Good afternoon. You are welcome to today's class. We are going to take SCH 434. That is family, marriage, and relationship. The topic we want to discuss now is family crisis. Family crisis. What do you mean by crisis? It's a crucial situation that requires changes in normal pattern of behavior. A crucial situation that requires changes in normal patterns of behavior. So, a family crisis is a situation that upsets the normal functioning of the family. A family crisis occurs when a family has to change. It is a turning point. When there is a turning point in the family, there are changes in behavior, changes in doing things and all of that. Things will either get better or worse. For example, when the couple got married, they told them that it is for better, for worse. So they should expect either better or worse when they get married. So all these better and worse situations are referred to as a crisis in the family. For example, something unexpected can suddenly happen in the family, such as miscarriage or sudden death or whatever. All these are crises. So we have examples of crisis or types of crisis. There are so many types. We are going to list a few of them now. We have unplanned pregnancy, child or spouse abuse, a chronically ill family member, lack of social support. We have relocation, unemployment, natural disasters such as flood or fire outbreak or maybe flood, spoil things in the family. Economic changes, lack of resources. Once you get married, resources will change, as we discussed in the last class. Life events such as birth and death. Arrival of a new baby. So these and many other things are crises that happen in the family. So that brings us to conflict, family conflict. As we have known that all these crises can lead to conflict. So what is conflict? What do you mean by conflict or family conflict? Family conflict refers to active opposition between family members. Where there is opposition between family members, quarreling, fighting between the couple, between the parents and the children, or between the siblings. All these are conflicts, family conflicts. So, conflict can happen when family members have different views or beliefs that clash, when they are not ready to believe each other's belief, or are not ready to adjust to each other's belief, or are not ready to respect others' points of views. So all this will cause conflict in the family. Sometimes conflict can occur when people misunderstand each other. Then they will now jump to the wrong conclusion. it is normal to disagree with each other from time to time in the family. It disagree, husband and wife, children and parents. It is normal for them to disagree, because mouth and tongue also fight sometimes. That's when you bite your tongue. That is conflict. So it happens also in the family. It is normal to disagree with each other. That occasionally we find out that conflict is part of family life. It's part of family life. However, conflict can be stressful and be damaging to relationships. In the family, this one can cause damage. It can also cause stress. We are still going to discuss stress. So some couples find it difficult to manage their feelings and become hurtful. They can't manage their feelings. They become aggressive. They become hurtful, or even it results into violence. Find out that the husband will be boxing the wife, beating themselves up, fighting, physical combat. So all these things are conflicts in the family that occur in the family. So we have common causes. What are the causes of these conflicts? What are the common ones? Number one is learning to live as a new couple. When they get married, they will still be behaving as if they are in their parents, with their parents. So to adjust easily, to adjust on time, can also cause conflicts. Then birth of a baby. Birth of a baby or arrival of a baby can also cause conflict. How? The father may feel rejected because the love that the mother has been showing to the father before will now be transferred to the baby, and the father will be feeling lonely and rejected. So all this can cause conflict. Or even other children in the family, when a new baby arrives or a new child arrives, other children may become jealous because all the attention will be turned towards the new one. So even there will be pressure on family resources, because there will be more demand on financial resources and so on and so forth. So this arrival of baby can cause conflict in the family. Also, we have a child going to school, how to take care of the child. It may cause crisis because the father and the mother, they may say, oh, you are the one to bath for the boy, you are the one to take the boy to school, you cook and this and that, and the mother might be too stressful doing all these things and might need the assistance of the other members of the family. Then even a child becoming a young person is another thing, because you have to, they have to adjust to that level, to that stage. We discussed family life cycle the other time. So each stage of the family life cycle brings crisis, one crisis or the other. Each of these stages can create new or different stresses and conflicts. So also changes in family situations can contribute to conflict. Divorce or separation can contribute to it. Moving to a new house or country is another one. Traveling long distance to work every day is another one. Change in financial circumstances, lack of money to spend, all these things causes crisis in the family. We also have cheating on one's partner. That is when the other one start cheating on the other one, it causes conflict. When one start drinking too much, alcoholism, it causes conflict. Physical and social abuse, drug abuse. So all these things, they are as a result of inability to adapt to change and even to solve problems. So all these things cause crisis. We have lack of money, whether even how to manage the money, who is to keep the money, this and that. All this can also cause conflict. Family business can cause conflict in the family. In-laws can cause conflict when in-laws should come to visit, when not to visit in-law, when not to visit in-law, when in-laws should come to visit, what to give to in-laws, and these are in-laws dictating to the family prognosis to the affairs of the family. All these things can cause conflict. Family events, you want to do birthday ceremony, all this and that ceremony, how are you going to do, how many people are you going to invite, who will be the vendor? All these things can cause conflict. Siblings in the family can cause conflict. They can start quarreling themselves. Even care of elderly parents, when the elderly parents are sick, or even if they are not sick, who is to take care of them? Shifting attendance, shifting attention from your own family to them, even spending the money you're supposed to spend for your family for them. All this, if there is no agreement, can cause family conflict. All these step-parents, step-children, they can cause conflict. Discipline of children and overcare of children can also cause conflict, because the father might want to discipline the children, the mother might not agree, this and that. All this can cause conflict in the family. You also have lack of communication. If there is no communication in the family, it can either positive or negative one, they all cause conflict. Infidelity also causes conflict in the family. Infidelity, that is the couple are not faithful to their vows, looking for husband, another boyfriend, the one that you had before you got married. You are still connecting with the ex friends. All these can cause conflict. Sex is a major thing that causes conflict in the family. If they deny themselves of sex in the marriage, it can cause conflict. Even if you have sex, you don't know how to do it well, this can also cause conflict. Barrenness can cause conflict if there is no child, and either it's the fault of the father or the mother. All this can cause barrenness. Even the father might even be the cause, and he might be shifting the blame to the mother. So barrenness is another cause of conflict. Food is very important. Food is very important. If the mother cannot cook very well for the husband goes out to look for where to eat. From there, another thing happens. So you must be able to cook very well and have varieties for the husband.